Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Navy Lark with our 3 stars, Dennis Price, John Pertwee and Leslie Phillips. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, to say the least. But when it's all play and no work, the Jolly Jacks on our island draft are all right, mate, particularly when they get shore leave in Portsmouth.
Now, come on, Jits. Time, please. Come on, time, Jits, please.
Noisy perisher. Let's have a song.
Good idea, Ginger. And I'll have a half and half of half of half and half. I'll have a short, I think.
There's an old mill by the lake, Nelly cake.
Oh, Lawrie. Thank heaven we've got an army. Come on, you lucky lads. Time to face the perils of the deep. Outside.
My friend, Able Seaman Johnston, does not wish to go, and neither do I.
And what's more, we're not going.
Oh, yes, you are.
Hey, boy, here, what are you doing?
Come over.
Well, I'd had enough anyway.
Oh, come on, let's find Liberty Ball.
No, let's find another pub that's open. There's an old mill by the ditch, Nelly. By the way, where is the Liberty Boat? Where's the Liberty Boat?
Down here on front, past Lifeboat House.
Hey, it's too far. I got a better idea. Let's take the lifeboat.
Oh, come on, we'll never get there.
Look what I found. Action station!
What?
It's a mine. A dirty great mine.
Yeah, daft Nick, it's an old mine they've left outside Lifeboat House for people to put pennies in.
Oh, is it? Sort of slot machines.
Yeah.
But what does it do when you put your penny in? Blow up?
Oh, come away from it. It's just been repainted and you'll get in a right muck.
You mean it's empty?
I expect so.
Oh, me foot. That mine's blooming dangerous. I'm gonna move it.
Don't be daft, leave it alone.
Oh, come on, give over. Blimey. Oh, dear.
Now you've done it, it's in sea.
Well, if the paint wasn't wet before, it is now, isn't it?
Come on, let's get back to Ireland before anybody catches us.
Right, then there's an old mill by the lock, Nelly.
Good morning, Heather. I say, you're looking marvellous this morning.
No, meaning I look like Boris Karloff every other morning.
Oh, no, you're shorter than he is.
Oh, it's a shame. I know what you meant, Leslie, and it was very sweet of you.
Oh, what was?
I was saying I look like Mr. Karloff. Now you've got me confused.
Have I really? Oh, jolly good. Oh, bother, number one's buzzing.
Well, I thought he might. I've just taken a signal from Portsmouth.
Oh, Lord, well, it's a nice morning while it lasted.
You mean I look like Boris Karloff again?
Yes. No. Coming. Come in. You buzzed, Boris? You buzzed, sir?
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I buzzed. I trust the noise didn't disturb you.
Why don't take note of that, sir? I just shut my ears with these things. No, sir. I lovely noise. Buzz. Like a concerto, sir.
Really, yes. Well, next time you hear the concerto, kindly remember the old master is waiting.
Quite well. I'll nip in. Pianissimo.
Delighted to hear it. Now, I've had a signal from Commander Povey at Pompey.
What's the thought for the day, sir?
Ominous, Mr. Phillips. He merely states that he is visiting us over a matter of great urgency.
Oh, Lord. What's he found out this time?
That's precisely what's worrying me.
Do you think he's heard about the,
No. I got rid of the empties.
Well, hey, what about when we,
There were no witnesses.
Oh, no, of course not. I suppose it might be,
Hardly. I had her drafted to Singapore.
Well, that's a relief. Do you think Chief Petty Officer Pertwee could have been up to something, sir?
Well, I'm absolutely sure he has, but whether that has anything to do with it remains to be seen. Excuse me. Hello, number one here.
Jetty guard here, sir.
Well, what is it?
I don't know, sir.
Then you better ring me back when you do.
No, sir. I don't know what it is, but there's an unidentified object floating in the sea, sir.
Good gracious. What's it look like?
It looks too much like a mine to be healthy, sir.
Oh, dear. It's not heading this way, I trust.
We can't seem to make up its mind, sir. It just keeps bobbing about, you see. Or if you like, I'll wait until it gets real close and blow it up with rifle fire, sir.
No, thank you, Goldstein. With your quaint idea of accuracy with a rifle, I feel that if the mine didn't get us, you probably would.
Aye, sir.
Now, leave it to me. I'll deal with it.
Aye, sir. But the tide's coming in.
What do you want me to do? Wave to it? Goodbye.
If I may say so, sir, only hearing this end of that conversation has put years on me.
But this is Providence, Mr. Phillips. I shall order Trowbridge to put to sea at once, and we'll dispose of this object, whatever it may be.
I'd rather not, if you don't mind, sir. I don't like bangs.
Well, neither do I. But if it is mine and we blow it up, it may well counteract whatever it is the Commander Povey wishes to see us about so urgently.
Oh, I see. What a jolly good idea, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. My ideas generally are.
Aye, sir. I had noticed, sir.
Good.
If I hadn't, you'd blooming soon tell me, sir. What next, sir?
Well, I must speak to CPO Pertwee and ask him if their lordships can borrow their frigate for a bit. Knowing him, he's probably got her running up and down the coast on pleasure trips at 5 bob a head.
Oh, hardly, sir, hardly. Huh? 10 bob a bunce at least, sir.
Oh, my head. Oh, my poor little head.
If you'd used your head last night, Johnston, you wouldn't be in this state.
Thank you, Chief. You're a great help.
With an hangover like that, my son, nothing can help you. They just don't make that much health salts.
I know. I've had so many aspirins, I rattle.
Yeah, well, let's face it. They got plenty of room to move around. Tubby.
My head's chock full of fumes.
I've got news for you, my son. Your head's got a leak. This store smells like a perishing brewery.
What's bothering me is, I know I did something dreadful last night, but I can't remember what it was.
You'll probably hear about it in lurid detail very shortly.
Who from?
Whoever was on the wrong end of whatever it was, whenever you did whatever it was, to what you did to whoever it was.
Come again? Come again?
Not like I might do myself a mischief.
You know, I do wish I could remember what I did.
Well, was anyone with you?
Yes, Ginger was.
Well, why don't you ask him?
Well, I would, Chief, but he hasn't come round yet.
Oh. Well, I will tell you one thing you did last night, Johnston.
What?
Woke me up at 2 o'clock this morning to tell me that you'd fed the arty beast, and would that be all, Chief?
I don't remember feeding no arty beast.
After which you saluted a broom handle, laughed immoderate, and left on all fours.
Well, it would have been all right, but when we got back here, Ginger found a couple of bottles of scotch in his locker, so we decided to have one for the road.
A nip?
No, a bottle.
Darn me, no wonder you've got a shocking head.
Yeah, that last bottle must have gone off.
Gone off, indeed.
Eh?
Why didn't you bring some round to me?
I thought you'd be asleep.
How the blazes could I be asleep when raving nuts come into my cabin telling me they've been feeding arty beasts?
It's funny that I still don't remember doing it. I wonder whose arty beast it was.
Well, it wasn't mine!
Oh, dear, dear.
Now what?
Oh, we must have fed the wrong one then.
Now look, I'll feed you right one in a minute, right between the flaming ears.
Hey, who's that knocking?
Well, hang on, I'll have a butcher's. Oh, yeah. I don't think you'll have long to wait now, Johnston. It's number 1.
Oh, blimey.
And if anyone knows whoever it was that was on the wrong end of whatever it was, whenever it was you did, whatever it was, it'll be number 1. Come in, sir.
Ah, thank you, Chief. Have you got a barrel of beer in here?
Well, in a manner of speaking, and...
taken into consideration his shape, yes, sir, we have.
I see, yes. Very, very interesting.
Interesting, sir?
Yes, at 2:30 this morning, somebody entered my room on all fours, told me he tied up the camels, and would that be all, sir?
Oh, blimey.
So that couldn't possibly have been you, Johnston, could it?
Oh, no, sir, no. No, he was out feeding my eyes.
Belt up!
Able Seaman Johnston, would you mind repeating that? If you dare.
Beg pardon, Chief. I meant I would be grateful if you'd maintain a tactful silence about my movements last night, because if you don't, you're quite likely to drop Able Seaman Johnson in the... Bolt up!
Quite so, Chief, quite so. Now, is Pertwee able to put to sea immediately?
Oh, no, not that.
Down, boy, down. Well, sir, sir, she could.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other hand, sir...
Well,
sir, it seems a pity to bother. Yes, sir, well, with all due respect, sir, Lieutenant Commander Starner isn't going to like it, sir. He's been fishing off the Starn since breakfast, sir, and he's got a rush order to deliver, sir.
Rush order?
Yes, sir, the Jubilee fish calf are frying tonight.
What's that got to do with you?
Well, I'm the middleman, sir. He catches them, I flog them, and the calf fries them.
I see. No wonder our store's indents for vinegar are so excessive.
Can we talk about something else, sir? I'm a bit delicate this morning.
Certainly, Johnson, certainly. As I said, even at the risk of spoiling the view or stopping the wheels of commerce, Bridge sails at once. I'll see you aboard, Chief. Oh, that's splendid. A grand morning, isn't it?
Oh, yes. A lovely day for a trip, sir.
I think I'm going to be ill.
Oh, no, you're not, Johnston. You haven't got time. Come on.
Blow the wind southerly, blow the man down. Blow, blow, blow the man down.
Mr. Phillips.
Sir?
If you're the man, they should have blown you up, not down.
Yeah, cha-cha-cha, sir. I mean, aye, sir. I'll blow up immediately.
Yes, please do.
I mean, we'll cast off immediately, sir. Cast off, forward.
Cast off, forward, sir. Cast off, forward, sir.
Cha-cha-cha. Bless you, sir.
I wasn't sneezing. I was merely repeating one of your inane and acidine remarks, Mr. Phillips.
No, help yourself, sir. Any time, if there's any odd pearl of wit, if you feel you'd like...
Mr. Phillips?
Sir?
Will you get Troutbridge underway at once?
Certainly, sir. Rather, sir. Pleasure, sir. Full ahead.
Full ahead, sir. Blimey, we've taken the jetty with us, sir.
Stop engines.
Stop engines, sir.
Now, how did I do that?
Simple, Mr. Phillips. You omitted to cast off aft.
Clumsy.
Still, makes a nice change, doesn't it, sir? I mean, usually we knock it for six on the way back.
Oh, no. Fair. I missed it once last month.
You did indeed, Mr. Phillips. You hit the pier at Worthing instead, and we all had to come back by bus.
Well, after all, he did pay the fare, sir, didn't he?
For goodness sake, let's get moving.
Aye, sir. Aye. Cast off, forward.
Cast off! We can't, sir. We already have. We're still towing the jetty, though.
Oh, well, cast off jetty.
Cast off jetty. Cast off jetty. Many brave jetties lie asleep in the deep. Cast off. Well, say something, sir.
Start engines or something?
Well,
pull ahead together.
That's better, sir, yes. Pull ahead together, sir.
When you ruin your head, Johnston, you might ooh mine as well.
You owe your own head, Ginger.
I wish I could remember what we did last night.
Funny's nobody's complained, innit?
Complained about what?
Well, whatever it was we did, of course. I can't help thinking it was something big. I said I can't help thinking it...
I heard you, mate, and it was. Very big. I've just remembered what it was.
What?
Luke, about 300 yards ahead.
Where? Oh, blimey, a mine! How did... Ginger?
Well?
How do you get reduced to the ranks when you're already in them?
I don't know, mate. Perhaps we could get a job with lifeboat service. We could offer to bring our own mine with a penny in it.
Mine ahead! Mine ahead!
Oh, blimey, there goes Taffy in his big mouth. That's done it.
Yeah, you might have looked other way.
Rapid fire. Most peculiar.
I hit him with every shot, sir.
Yes, most peculiar. I mean, why doesn't it blow up? After all, mines are supposed to.
Perhaps nobody told it, sir.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. Somebody must have done. I mean, it's learned to swim, so why doesn't it blow?
Try one more shot, Chief.
One more shot, sir. Oh, I said.
Take aim, one round, fire.
Lummy, one bell and all's dead dangerous.
Are you sure you haven't got that bullet on a piece of elastic, Chief?
Chief, couldn't we use the squid, sir, and blast it out of the water, sir?
Certainly not, Mr. Phillips. We shall just have to take it on board and defuse it when we get back to the island.
An excellent idea, sir. An excellent... may I take this opportunity of buying myself out of the services, sir? From now on.
No, Chief.
Oh, sir. Well, then just lend me a seaboat, sir, and I'll write out a cheque straight away, sir.
You will do nothing of the sort, Chief.
I'll be fair, sir. We're at sea.
I had noticed.
Well, how can I desert out here? Now, look, here's my chequebook, sir. If you'll just tell me how much, I'll write it out straight away.
Get it, Chief. Taking that mine aboard. Mr. Phillips?
Yes, sir?
Get us alongside the mine at once.
Yes, sir. Get us alongside the mine at once, huh? Good Lord. Easy now. Easy.
Oh, look out, sir!
Careful, Mr. Phillips. It may be a dud, but I'd rather you didn't let it bang against the ship's side like an outsized conker.
Yes, we don't want to knock off one of the little spikes, do we?
No. I'm sorry, sir. The hook slipped a bit. Soon have it up to daisy now. Hoist away.
Do look out!
Phillips! Sorry, sir. I say I'm a butterfingers, aren't I? Hoist away. Oh, bother, it's come off the hooks and dropped back into the water.
Oh, hard luck, sir. Hard luck, sir. You've lost your ball.
That settles it. If we wait for Mr. Phillips to get the beastly thing aboard, we'll miss the first 3 years of our retirement.
If he bangs the flaming thing much more, sir, we'll miss all of it.
Well, it's slippery. Can I help it if it's all wet?
You could help by not being in the same state.
Oh, I know, sir. I've got an idea. How about putting a little outboard motor on it and letting Mr. Phillips drive off with it?
No, Chief, he'd only run somebody over.
Yes.
Now get a hawse on the wretched thing again and we'll tow it back to the island. Hello, number one here.
Commander Povey's in the outer office with another gentleman.
What? Oh, gracious, yes, I've forgotten. A matter of great urgency, isn't it?
I beg your pardon, sir?
Granted. Ask them to come in at once.
Aye, sir.
Old Thundergut, sir?
In person and with a friend.
Oh, come now, sir. Who'd be friendly with old... old man Ribbon. That old man Ribbon.
So you're awake, number one?
Yes, sir, I have been all day.
Very much doubt that.
Otherwise you would have known that someone has stolen your jetty.
Isn't that awful, sir? You know, people just can't keep their hands on things these days.
I don't know. I kept mine off you, Mr. Phillips.
No, we've been on an exercise at Trowbridge, sir.
I see. And I suppose you left your jetty unguarded.
Oh, no, sir. We took it with us. That is to say, sir,
Took it with you?
Well, sir, only part of the way, sir.
I might have known it. You scuttled your own jetty. The only thing that surprises me is that you haven't done it a long time ago.
Oh, we have, sir, lots of times. I mean, it was an awful accident, sir.
You can save your explanation for your court-martial, as I intend to run a lot of you in for this. I've been waiting for something like this.
Sorry to have kept you waiting, sir. You wanted to see us on a matter of great urgency, sir.
What? Oh, yes. Where's Mr. Willy gone?
Who, sir?
Willy, the chap who was with me, must be still in the outer office. Willy!
Hello!
In here! This is Mr. Willy of the lifeboat service, and he's looking for a contribution box that was removed last night.
Well, we're hardly likely to have such a thing.
It was an old German mine with a spot for pennies in it.
Oh, how quaint.
I've reason to believe a couple of sailors played marbles with it and rolled it into the sea. I'd only just finished painting it and all.
Oh, hard luck. Still, at least it won't get rusty, will it?
Number one. I shall want a complete list of all personnel from this draft who were in Pompey last night.
Oh, I hardly think that'll be necessary, sir. I mean, as I mentioned earlier, we've been on an exercise today, the sole purpose of which was to recover the missing mine for you.
Do you mean you've got it?
Yes, sir. Our jetty guard reported it, and naturally, we went out and picked it up.
Great.
Of course, we didn't know it was merely a glorified collecting box, but without a thought of the danger, we set sail immediately to face the hazard.
Yes, all right. Well, as I want to get back to Pompey as soon as possible, in order to get your courts-martials under the way, kindly bring your jetty guard and get that mine onto my launch at once.
I'd only just finished painting it, too.
So you said. Were you hoping to have it hung? Mine at bay. By silly Billy Willy.
Yes, sir?
Get me the post where the jetty used to be, Heather.
Aye, sir.
Hello, jetty here. Where's Tom? Good morning.
No. Wait a minute, Chief. Commander Povey has been telling me about that mine.
Really, sir? Yes. Well, able Stephen Johnston's been telling me about it, sir. In lurid details.
Has he? Then tell him I may want to see him later. And now get that mine onto Commander Povey's launch at once.
All right, sir. Johnston, you know what? You're a know-nothing, dim-witted, half-baked, thick-headed nit. First class.
I wish you wouldn't shout like that, Chief. I got such a head.
No, you haven't. You've got a pink balloon jammed between your shoulders full of nothing but air.
And someone's blown it up too hard this morning.
Yeah. And I'll pop it in a minute. You and your drinking acquaintance better leave that mine onto old Thunderguts' launch a bit sharpish. I'll be down in any minute.
Aye, Chief. Here, what are you going to do?
Feed the arty beast. Now, get on with it.
Oi, Ginger, have you got a rope on it?
Yeah, come and give us a hand.
Righto. Hey, ready? Heave!
Hurry up, you two. The others are coming.
A bit more now.
Over your way a bit.
Hey, slipping. Look out.
Well, it's aboard the launch.
I thought it was going clean through the decks and out the bottom of it for a minute.
Come on, let's put a couple of chocks under it and get out of here.
Righto then. Hey, Ginger, what's the time?
How should I know? I haven't got a watch.
You must have. I can hear it ticking.
I thought it were yours.
Chief whipped mine months ago. Said he'd get it repaired for me. He's been wearing it ever since.
Well, what's that ticking noise?
Ginger.
What?
If this is a mine for collecting money, where's the slot for you to put your pennies in?
On the top. Round the side.
Ginger?
Yes.
Run for it! Hold it, you two!
But, Chief, the mine's not the right one.
Quiet. Hey, stop!
time I'm through with you, you should never even seen Dartmouth.
Well, I don't know, sir. It's a pretty spot for a picnic.
Mr. Phillips, one more remark like that and your short service commission will be the shortest ever.
Sir, Chief Petty Officer Pertwee reporting, sir. The mine is towed aboard the Pumpy Launcher.
Good job.
I hope you haven't scratched the paint.
Oh, it's going to scratch his paint in a minute.
Stop talking in the ranks there.
Well, it's the wrong mine, Chief. It's ticking.
I said no ticking in the note. No, I said no talking. It's what?
He said it was ticking.
Oh, that is up. Everybody down!
I say, that's done Willy's new paint a bit of no good.
You blithering idiots, that was the wrong mine.
We had noticed, sir.
Have you dismissed the service for this?
Now, that wouldn't be very wise, would it, Chief?
No, sir. No, not wise at all, sir. Very unfriendly, as you might say. I mean, after all, I understand that it was Commander Povey who ordered us to put that mine aboard his launch, sir.
Yes, it was indeed, Chief.
But I thought it was the lifeboat mine.
Well, I would say that comes under the heading of hazard in his ship, sir, wouldn't you?
Definitely, Chief. And as far as the mine is concerned, he's certainly destroyed naval property, hasn't he?
Oh, yes, he has, sir. Oh, yes. Yes, he has, in a very big way, sir.
How the devil was I to know that?
And then there's the endangering the lives of naval personnel.
Ah, certainly, sir.
Yeah.
Quite right, sir. Able Seaman Johnston's a very funny colour even now.
No, it has been all day, you know.
Oh, very well. But I'm still going to run you in for destroying the jetty.
Destroying the jetties?
I don't remember destroying any jetties, do you, Mr. Phillips?
Yes, I forgot to cast off, sir. Two playing one pearl, sir. Oh, Lord, I'm the original fisherman's knit, sir.
What are you talking about? That jetty wasn't here when I arrived.
Well, it must have been, sir.
Perhaps Commander Povey's suffering from shell shock, sir. Very, very sad, sir, shell shock. Causing perhaps a slight mental abomination.
I was under the impression that jetty went up with the launch, weren't you, Chief?
Yes, the same altitude exactly, sir.
Give a foot either way.
But I tell you that...
Of course, there's no evidence one way or the other now.
No, none at all now, sir, no. Just our word against Commander Povey, sir.
Well, of all the judge... I don't know what to say.
Well, then perhaps you care to come back to my office, sir. I'd be grateful if you sign an indent form.
Indent form? What indent form?
For a new jetty.
Yes, sir. You see, the old one rotted, sir.
Rotted? Oh, yes, perhaps it did.
Splendid. Grand morning, isn't it? Blowing up a little, perhaps, but a grand morning.
That was Dennis Price, John Pertwee and Leslie Phillips working their passage in the Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Dennis Price as the number one, John Pertwee was the chief petty officer, Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant, Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, Ginger was Michael Bates, able seaman Johnston was Ronnie Barker, Heather was Heather Chasen, and Willy was Tenniel Evans. The recorded production was by Alastair Scott Johnston. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Navy Lark with our 3 stars, Dennis Price, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips. We all have our secrets, but the one our naval draft on the island have is a big one they wish somebody else had kept.
Now then, A, B,
D.
Leslie, you missed one out. What about C?
No. C comes after G.
Oh, really, Leslie? Where did you learn your alphabet? China?
No, certainly not. If you must know, I attended Mrs. Pettiweather's College for the Sons of Merchant Milliners.
I didn't know your father made hats.
Oh, we didn't, actually. Mrs. Pettiweather's, as long as your father wore a hat, you were in. Yes. Now, where was I? A, B, D. No, on second thoughts, I think I'll make it A, B, F.
I beg your pardon. Oh, I see. You're doing a newspaper competition.
Yes, you see, you have to judge which of these girls in swimming costumes fills out the best. I mean, you have to fill out which one...
I get the idea. Oh, perhaps this is a newspaper to say you won.
Do me a favour. I haven't entered yet.
Hello, main office?
This is Commander Povey. I want to speak to number 1.
Well, I'm not sure if he's in his office, sir. Would you like to speak to Sub-Lieutenant Phillips?
Not much, but put him on.
Leslie, it's Commander Povey.
Lummy, has he won?
Lot? I mean, he's on the telephone.
Oh, I see, yes. What can I do for you?
This is Commander Povey. Who the devil do you think you're talking to?
BF, sir. No, I mean, Mrs. Pettiweather's nightdress. That is to say, Sub-Lieutenant Clot here, sir.
You're so right. Now try and get this straight and remember it.
Well, it's asking a lot, sir, but I'll do my best.
Thank you. On the launch bringing the mail over, there will be a small wooden crate which you are to place under guard until I get there tomorrow.
It sounds jolly exciting, sir. What's in it? Gin?
No, you dithering dipsomaniac, it is not gin. Their lordships have not informed me exactly what it is, but I gather it is some new and secret type of electronic gun-firing mechanism, and I shall be bringing the expert over with me tomorrow for a demonstration.
Oh, we'll look after it like mad, sir.
You'd better, because if anything happens to it, you'll be in dead trouble for the next 50 years.
Yeah, I'd be much happier if it had been gin.
Goodbye.
Bottoms up, sir. I mean, goodbye.
Oh, there's number 1. He must have been in his office all the time.
I wish we'd known that before. Then he could have guarded Povey's nightdress for me. Coming. You buzzed, sir?
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I buzzed. Why is it that whenever I want to, I always have to buzz dozens of times?
Well, I suppose because you can't keep your finger off that beastly thing. I mean, do you, sir? I hadn't noticed.
Oh, then we must arrange for the unit comfort fund to buy you an ear trumpet.
Oh, it's jolly nice of you, sir. But I can't play one, you know. I once had an aunt who was a bassoon player with Sir John...
Mr. Phillips.
He's on the phone, sir. I mean, I've just been on the phone to Commander Povey, and he's coming over tomorrow.
What for?
To demonstrate with a little wooden box. Oh, no.
Is he really? Yes. Well, I shall look forward to it.
I don't think I quite got that right.
I can't remember the time when you ever got anything right.
Frankly, neither can I, sir. I'll try again. I know. There's a box with a secret gun-firing mechanism in it coming here today.
I wonder why they're bringing this beastly gadget over here. I mean, why don't they try it out on the mainland?
Oh, that is too dangerous, sir. Oh. I wish I hadn't thought of that.
So do I.
And I know. Yes. When it arrives on the mailboat, couldn't we mark it not known and send it back?
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. And what do we do with Commander Povey and this expert tomorrow? Send them back marked not known as well?
Well, why not, sir? I mean, who wants to know Commander Povey? I mean,
Phillips, one of these days you'll realize that it's not what you say that matters.
What is it, sir?
Nothing, Mr. Phillips, merely that what you say doesn't matter, so shut up. Oh. Now, I'd better let Chief Petty Officer Pertwee know about this.
6 to 4 he knows already, sir.
With CPO Pertwee, Mr. Phillips, you're not armed.
Some people think I've been a bit off for years.
Well, I agree with them wholeheartedly. I want to see the Chief about a new window in here anyway, and also, I understand it's his birthday.
Really, sir? Do you think we ought to give him something?
Don't be ridiculous, Mr. Phillips. Anything Chief Petty Officer Pertwee wanted, he's helped himself too long ago.
Stall's here. You can't have nothing without a check. Good morning.
Here, Chief.
What is it, Johnston?
I gave you a chit yesterday, but you still wouldn't let me have a pair of boots.
Certainly not. Your chit wasn't signed.
Signed who by?
Me.
Oh, that's it then. I should be doing the rest of me service in me socks.
Socks? Socks? How did you come to have socks?
Me mum knitted them.
You what?
Mum. Knitted them.
Good, and she can knit you a pair of boots as well. Here, also, what's that you've got there?
Oh, it's a letter for you. It smells gorgeous.
Yeah, you get your big schnoz out of my letter. Or your mum will have to knit you a new head to go with your boot.
Here you are, Chief.
Sure.
Oh, it's ashes of roses, Chief.
Is it? Or whatever it was, Rosie burnt it, pongs, most elegant.
Ooh. Here, it's a birthday card.
You wouldn't like to read it first, would you?
Yes, please.
Good luck, you dog. Look, it's my birthday, not yours.
Many happy returns, then, Chief.
No, Johnston, please. You know I go cold all over when somebody uses the word returns.
Pardon me for living, I'm sure.
Granted, don't let it happen again. Oh, look at this. It's from Sybil.
Who's Sybil?
Who's Sybil? She's a young lady of the opposite sex who has the taste, wit and intelligence to realise the chief for the officer Pertwee is the boy for a bit of refined snogging.
Here, this envelope's got SWALK on the back. That means sealed with a loving kiss, isn't it?
No, it doesn't. It means Sybil wants a long cuddle.
You asked me, Sybil wants spelling lessons and all.
Well, I didn't, Johnston, so where are you going before you suddenly got put on fatigue this evening?
I apologise.
Right, then watch it. What's that? Yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
What?
Look at this, look. Sybil's sending me a musical cigarette box for my birthday. Here.
Cool. I never smoked a musical cigarette.
Here, see who that is.
Hello, Ginger.
Is Chiefy Pertwee in?
Maybe. Why?
I got a small wooden crate that was left on jetty with mail, but it's not marked. I thought it must be for the stores.
Wooden crate? But it's not for the stores, Ginger, my son. That's for me.
Here you are. It's heavy.
Oh, I'm not surprised. It's full of musical cigarettes.
Johnston, I hate to shatter your illusions, but there's no such thing as a musical cigarette.
What do they want to make boxes for them?
To give nicks like you employment, that's why.
Well, ta-ra, Tub. I must get back to jetty.
So long, Ginge.
Why don't you take Tub with you and drop him off the end of it?
He'd be a menace to shipping.
Yeah, couldn't be a bigger one than he is here. So long, Ginger. Here, come on, give me a hand to get this open, fatso.
I don't want to. You're rotten, you are, Tub. What do you mean?
I'm also Chief Petty Officer, so pass the flaming hammer. Right, Tub.
So that's your musical box, isn't it? Not very pretty, is it?
No. I must admit I could have wished for something other than grey paint, Johnston, yeah.
How does it play, you reckon?
I don't know. Suppose it turned its knob.
I don't think I know that tune.
No, neither do I. Blimey, there's a bit spread of it everywhere. Look, bits all over the place.
Sort of flew apart, didn't it?
Yeah, flew is right, Johnston.
Yeah.
Flu's right. A couple of cogs past me.
Sort of flew apart
through the sound barrier.
Chief, I suppose it was a musical cigarette box.
Well, whatever it was, I know what it is now.
What?
Spare parts.
Ah, there you are, Chief. I thought I heard an odd noise as I came up the path.
Yes, sir. Able Seaman Johnston's got squeaky socks. I'm in boots.
Then you'd better get a new pair, Johnston.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Get the Chief to sign a chit for you.
Oh, blimey. Keep knitting, Mum.
Chief, may I wish you many happy recurrences of the day?
Oh, thank you, sir. Very kind and suggestive of you, I'm sure.
And now, may I ask when you're likely to be putting the new window in my office?
New windows, is?
Mm-hmm.
A new yes, new window, sir. Yes, I've got it on my list. I'll get around to it any day now.
I have news for you, Chief. You'll get around to it today.
Oh, I see. By all means, sir. By all means. But, well, look, sir, with all due respect, sir, I don't think that new window's a good idea at all.
Why not?
Well, you won't like the view, sir.
That's precisely what I will like, Chief. I shall be able to see the stores 24 hours a day.
Lovely, sir. Lovely. Yeah. You're quite sure you wouldn't like it on the other wall, sir? I mean, it wouldn't take a minute to knock an hole through the wall.
No, Chief, I want it on the wall facing the stores, and I want it today.
Oh, I see. I see. So may I take this opportunity of making an application for a draft elsewhere? Anywhere will do, so long as there isn't a window facing this door.
No, you cannot.
Blimey, Big Brother's watching Pertwee, all right. Look, wait a minute. Look, I know, sir. How about a nice sun blind, sir? I've got just the article in the stores. It'll reach from the top of your office right to the
No
bottom.
sun blinds, thank you.
Frosted glass.
No.
Oh.
Have you finished wriggling, Chief?
Just a minute, Chief. I've got it.
Well?
Can I have permission to move the store, sir?
No, you cannot.
Thank you, sir. I've finished wriggling.
Oh, good. Well, now, there is one other thing. Commander Povey will be here with a missile expert tomorrow.
Yes, sir. What's a missiles expert? What's he going to do, sir? Launch Commander Povey into outer space?
Most unfortunately, no. However, there's a small wooden crate arriving with the mail launch today, and,
A small wooden crate?
Yes, Chief. I gather it contains some new secret gun-firing mechanism.
Here, Chief.
What?
I reckon that crate we undid wasn't Sybil's present at all. It must have been this secret...
No, sir!
Well, I'll leave it to you, Chief. Don't forget my window, will you?
No, sir. No, I won't forget the window, sir.
Grand morning, isn't it?
Grand morning, isn't it? It's going to be a right busy perished, if you ask me.
You going to fix the window, then?
Never mind the flaming window, Johnston. We've got to put this secret gun me fire together again before tomorrow. We'll probably both get done for sabotage.
But I don't know anything about gun me firers, Chief.
You will by tomorrow morning, Johnson. You'll know them intimately. So start picking the bits up. Look, there's a cog over there. Oh, yes, and the spring went that way.
A, B, G... No. NBG.
Leslie, you're not still going on with that competition, surely?
Oh, no, Heather. This is a different one.
Oh, I see. What's the prize for this one?
Oh, just a minute. I'll have a look. Oh.
Well?
A week's holiday in Portsmouth, including the tour of the dockyard.
That'll be a nice change for you. Why don't you look at the rules first?
Well, it's a bit difficult, actually.
Difficult? Didn't you learn to read long words at Mrs. Pettyweather's?
Oh, of course. We had to read Pettyweather for a start.
Well, then what's difficult about reading those rules?
Getting the old eyeballs past those pictures of girls in swimming costumes.
Well, I hate to drag you away from them, but don't forget Commander Povey's coming over this morning.
Oh, that's all right. I found his wooden crate on the jetty yesterday. I've locked it up in the safe.
Good boy.
Yes, I think I'd better have a quick look in the safe to see if it's still there all right.
Well, go ahead.
Yes, just to be on the... Heather?
Hmm?
What's the combination of the safe?
I don't know.
Neither do I. I've forgotten.
Oh, lovely, really.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Phillips. Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, sir.
Is Commander Povey's little wooden crate safe, Mr. Phillips?
Oh, completely, sir. Nobody can get at it.
Splendid.
Oh, not really, sir. It's in the safe. And I've ever so slightly completely forgotten the combination.
What?
We can't get in, sir.
Nonsense, of course you can.
How, sir?
Well, if you must know, I forgot the combination once, and CPO Pertwee's fixed it, so you only have to kick it and the door flies open.
Does it really, sir? Oh. Oh, 1, 2... Oh.
What's the matter?
I forgot I'd only got my creepers on, sir. Oh, my foot. I've killed it.
Oh, never mind, Mr. Phillips. The safe's open and the crate's still there.
Well, chop it up and make me a crutch, will you?
I'll take it, Heather. Hello, number one here.
A jitty guard here, sir. Pompey launch approaching. Shall I start gunnery practice in their direction?
No, not this time, Goldstein. We were expecting them.
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, I'll tend to everything at once. Well, the launch has been sighted.
Oh, lummy, I hope this secret thingamabob, whatever it is, works properly.
Why, Mr. Phillips?
Well, then we'll be able to blast old Thunder office.
We'll be able to see it a lot earlier. Dear Pertwee, put...
You got it all wrong, Chief.
I beg your very, very pardon, Johnston. Pertwees have never got it all wrong. They've just got it all, whatever it is.
But the book says... The left-handed vindensicator slides the floggle toggle in a semicircular motion towards the beltograph.
I see. Well, let that be a lesson to you, my son.
What?
Never believe everything you read.
Well, we'll never get this blooming thing together again, I know that.
No, and it's all your fault, Johnston.
Yes, I thought it would be.
Look, you've had all night to put it together and it's still in bits.
I can't fathom it out.
Look, I bought you a book on nuclear fission me fine, didn't I?
Yes?
Well, there you are then.
I'll try again, but my head's going round and round with all this technical jargon. I can't take it all in.
Well, I don't see why. I mean, let's face it, Johnston. With what's in your head, it's not exactly crowded in there, is it?
Hey, just a minute. Hold the floggle toggle.
Hey, please.
Oh, quick, hold it.
All right, give it here, then.
There then. If this bit goes on top, where's the lid?
Here.
Hey, got it? There you are. It's on.
Well done, Johnston. Only it's not quite right.
Not quite right? What's wrong with it?
Nothing much. Just that I've still got my flaming hand inside it.
Oh, so you have. You should have let go, shouldn't you?
I'll let one go at you. Right between your perishing eyes, that's what I'll do. Now, come on, open it up again.
All right. Easy does it now. Bit more. Now. That's done it.
Well, it's all in one piece. The point is, does it work?
What, the box?
No, my hand, you nit. We'll find out whether that perishing gunfighter works when old Thunderguts gets here.
Decided to use this island to test the gun-firing mechanism, I nearly had a fit.
So did we, sir.
Exactly why was this island selected for the test, sir? Merely safety precautions, number one. For all we know, the confounded thing may blow us all to smithereens. And however, the professor here assures me there's no danger whatsoever. Don't you, Professor?
Do I? Oh, yes, do. Please.
Oh, well, if you say so, I suppose it'll be all right. I'd rather have had a few more weeks to work on it myself before rushing this test through.
Say that you haven't perfected the thing yet?
Oh, good gracious, no. This is just the prototype I've slung together in my garage.
Oh, you shouldn't have bothered.
Blew the roof off my garage a couple of times.
You never told me anything about this.
Well, it wasn't worth mentioning.
Not worth mentioning?
No, only went up a couple of feet at the most.
I'm terribly glad I'm not your next-door neighbour.
Well, you could be, you know. House next door is empty. Has been for years.
Oh, how strange.
Yes, the last people left in a devil of a hurry, too, I remember.
Which way do they go? Out or up?
Through the spare bedroom, I think.
Well, I suppose we'd better get this test over.
Well, there's no hurry, is there? I mean, couldn't we wait a year or two?
A year or two? Why?
Oh, nothing, sir. By then, he'll have either got it right or gone up with his garage.
Exactly what form is this test going to take, sir?
Well, the professor knows more about that than I do. He's the expert.
Yes, ask his next-door neighbour.
Be quiet, Mr. Phillips.
Oh, it's quite simple. All we have to do is to attach my mechanism to your saw guns, take aim at a target out to sea, press the switch, and
we all go up through the bedroom.
Phillips.
Oh, he went that way.
Come on, all of you. We've wasted enough time already. I'm in a hurry to get back to Portsmouth.
If this thing goes wrong, sir, you'll be there quicker than you expect. By air.
Stop him panicking, number one, and let's get down to the gun.
If you insist, sir, bring the crate, will you, Mr. Phillips?
I'd rather not, sir. You know what a butterfingers I am.
Then you can walk 100 yards in front of us. Any last words at all?
Yes, sir. I don't want to do it.
Oh, come on, let's get down to those confounded guns.
You know, Chief, I've got a nasty feeling I never put that floggle toggle in the right place.
Look, if you touch that thing again, I'll floggle-toggle you.
Ah, but Chief...
It's all in one piece, Johnston, and I want it to stay that way. Now leave it alone for heaven's sake.
Well, it'll never work if that floggle-toggle's in the wrong place.
Look, will you wrap up about your floggle-toggle?
It's in the wrong place.
All right. So it's in the wrong place. Look, I'll tell you what, look. I'll take full responsibility for it. That's what I'll do. I'll take full... Now, are you satisfied?
No. What's the good of a floggle-toggle if it's in the wrong place?
Johnston! Look, until I bought you that book yesterday, you didn't even know what a floggle-toggle was.
I don't know what it is now.
Well, then.
I know it's in the wrong place.
Don't help! Now, look, shut about the floggle-toggle. I've got work to do.
Here, you going to put that new window in number one's office?
Not yet, Johnston. No, not yet. I've got another little job to do first.
What?
Put a back door on these stools. Let number one watch that if he can.
Here, look, Chief.
Well, what is it?
I can see him all going up to the guns.
Hey?
Mr. Phillips got that wooden crate under his arm.
Oh, blimey, he's got the wrong box. I'd better get this one up to him straight away.
Oh, I just remembered. I'm supposed to have towed a target out for them to shoot at.
Yeah, you daft nit. You better get that target out there quick, or Commander Povey will not only do his nut, he'll do you.
Right.
Thank you for getting the target.
Oh, I was thinking about that floggle-toggle being in the wrong place.
Never mind your floggle-toggle.
Wow, it's very...
Just you floggle off. I'll hang on for 5 minutes and then take this crate up to him then.
All right, but I'm telling you, it's in the wrong place.
All right.
Now, where do you want this crate, Professor?
Oh, just drop it anywhere.
Now, don't you dare, Mr. Phillips.
Now, don't you worry, sir. I'll put it down as if it were made of glass. Oh, lummy, it slipped.
We had noticed. Is that the target out there, number one? That round balloon thing in the boat?
No, sir, that's able seaman Johnston.
The target's a bit further out. Jolly good. I'll just connect my mechanism to your gun and we'll take a pot shot at it, shall we?
I've got a better idea, actually. Let's connect the target to the gun and take a pot at your mechanism.
I'll just connect this lead to the gun. Open up the crate, somebody.
I'll do that.
Good lad. You'll find a knob on it and you can put the other end of this lead on it. Shan't be a minute.
Careful, sir, careful.
I didn't know you cared, number one. Now, here's the knob, but... dash if I see it. If how this fits on.
Well, I imagine you just turn it like this, sir. Yes, that's got it. All right, your end, Professor?
Yes. When I count 3, press the lever.
Oh, yes. You can have that on, Mr. Phillips.
1.
No thanks, sir. After you.
2.
No, after you, Mr. Phillips.
3.
Oh, for goodness sake, I'll push it. Take cover. What the blazes?
And I
very quick.
I right to the finish. And by the sailor man.
It's a confounded musical box. Someone must have stolen the firing mechanism and substituted this thing. They get the police at once.
No, I don't get it, but Mr. C.P.O. Pertwee's bearing down on us with a fine turn of speed, and he appears to be carrying a small crate.
What? Oh, so he is.
Chief Officer Pertwee reporting, sir. Excuse me. I think we ought to play swap, sir.
What, you mean you want me to be C.P.O. Pertwee and you to be Sub-Lieutenant Phillips?
No, not ruddy likely, sir. Not in a million years. Thanks all the same. I mean, this is your crate, sir, and that must be mine.
Very probably, Chief.
I trust this crate hasn't been tampered with.
Tampered with? Certainly not, sir. Mind you, it hasn't half been got at.
Got at? We'll look into that later. Connect up, Professor.
Right.
And now we'll see whether it works or not.
Right, sir. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'll get back...
No, stand fast, Chief.
Yes, I'd rather not,
You
sir.
may as well watch this test as well. You might learn something.
Yeah, I haven't got an inquiring mind, sir. I'd be much happier getting on with your window,
Yeah,
sir.
well, you can do that afterwards, Chief.
Yes, sir, if I'm still here, with pleasure, sir.
Are you all right, Chief? You don't look too good.
No, I'm not, sir. I may be suffering from a misplaced toggle-toggle, sir.
Oh, how nasty. I had an aunt who suffered from that.
Really, sir? Very uncomfortable for her.
She got it playing her bassoon.
Did she, sir? That's very interesting.
Will you be quiet, you two?
I think the professor's ready. Right, well, perhaps we could go and talk about your auntie's suffering elsewhere.
Yeah, what a good idea. Let's go to Scotland.
Good idea.
Mr. Phillips, Chief, stay where you are. It's all set. I fed the trajectory and distance into the firing mechanism, so all we've got to do now is press the switch and it can't miss.
Carry on.
Right.
Capsule, this is it, lad.
By Jove, it works. Gun barrels coming up.
Swinging round 10 degrees.
45 degrees. That's too far.
It's pointing this way.
Everybody down!
Blimey! It's gone smack bang through number one's office.
Oh, what a shame.
Well, Professor, have you anything to say?
Yes. The floggle toggle must be in the wrong place.
That's what I kept telling Johnston, sir.
Good grief. The thing's a complete and utter failure, and he burbles about floggle toggles as if nothing had happened.
No, I wouldn't say it was a complete failure, would you, Chief?
Wouldn't I say?
No, Chief. You see where that shell went through my office?
Very clearly, sir, yes.
Yes, good. Now, all you want is a piece of glass the same size as the hole, because that's exactly where I want my window.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't advise it, sir. I mean, there's drafts and wind to think about, sir.
Get glazing, Chief, or the Professor may want to know who's been fiddling with his floggle toggle.
Aye, sir.
Splendid, splendid. Now, back to the wardroom, I think, gentlemen. Grand morning, isn't it?
That was Dennis Price, John Pertwee and Leslie Phillips working their passage in the Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Dennis Price was the number one, John Pertwee was the chief petty officer, Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant. Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, the professor was Michael Bates, Heather was Heather Chasen, able seaman Johnston was Ronnie and Taffy was played by Tenniel Evans. The recorded production was by Alastair Scott Johnston.